Yo, what the deal? This your man Frank Dutch right here, and we back in this mofo like spinal cords, baby. Thank you to everybody that checked out part 1. And if you haven't checked out part 1 already, I'm telling you, go ahead, stop the video right now, click right here, and watch that one first. Or this video ain't gonna make that much sense to you. I'm gonna keep it real. Or don't. I don't care. Like, it's your life. But anyway, if you did all of the stuff that I mentioned in the previous video, it's time to go ahead and start registering your works, man. Let's get to it. All right, so before you start releasing any of your music to the public platforms, the first place where you want to register your composition work is copyright.gov using a PA form or a performing arts form. Now, before you start typing, trying to find everything and do it and all of that, slow down a minute. Because before you do anything, you want to make sure you know the names and contact information for all the songwriters involved. Now, if you're the songwriter or the composer as well as the owner of the sound recording or the master, well, it's possible to bundle the composition under the same registration if the exact same people are both the songwriter and owner of the sound recording. Now, if that's the case, you can go ahead and pick sound recording as the registration type. Then choose register both. That way you're gonna save some of that sweet moolah. Now, I strongly suggest doing this before you push it to the public, man, for real. And hell yeah, making it available on SoundCloud or live mixtapes or anything like that, that does count as publication. Hence the reason why you can't upload that freestyle that you did over Drake beat. Okay, so a little more about registering the sound recording. These sound recordings are the actual songs that you've recorded. Each one, including the alternate mixes of the same song, can be registered separately. Just like I mentioned previously, I strongly suggest doing this, man, before you push it to the public. And hell yeah, making it available on YouTube or DatPiff or anything like that counts as a publication. Hence the reason why you can't upload that album you did over those quote-unquote free YouTube beats. All right, so after you do that, you're gonna wanna register the songs as a publisher as well as a songwriter with your pro. Now you do that by logging into your account and following the directions of their process. Doing this will ensure that you collect both the performance royalties generated by the composition and the performance royalties generated by the song. All right, now speaking of the song, this is your time right here to register that joint with SoundExchange as the owner of the sound recording. Now, to make sure you receive both sets of royalties from SoundExchange, you're gonna wanna make sure you register that joint as a performer as well. All right, so after you're done with that, you wanna get over to where you can generate those ISRC codes, man. Remember in the previous video, I told y'all how to get with that. But when you do it, this is gonna increase your chances of SoundExchange tracking the sound recording and generate you them streaming royalties, man. So that's something important. Now, once you've done all of that, don't close the computer yet, because you ain't done. You gotta log everything into that spreadsheet that I mentioned previously, man. For an example, the registration information from the copyright office and the PROs and all of that stuff, man. All of that stuff that you wanna keep logged, that's what you wanna log into that spreadsheet, man, so you can stay organized. Here goes some other things that you might wanna do. You might wanna register the copyright for the cover art of your release, man, especially if you're planning to use it for merch or something like that. I'm telling you, it's definitely worth that little fee to keep the infringement gang off your block. You may also wanna register the copyright for your lyrics too, or sheet music, you know what I'm saying, and or sheet music, really. That way, if anybody ever needs a copy for a cover band or anything like that, they're gonna have to pay you. And you would do it simply like this. You would just register the works as poetry or some sort of literature. But once that's all done, now you can drop. Now you can promote it. Go everywhere. Go everywhere there's a mic at. Go everywhere that they got a mic and get on stage, man. When you watching reality TV, don't change the channel when the show ends. Read the credits. That music supervisor guy, find him. Those are the guys that's looking for your song to use them joints on TV or film or ads or anything like that. Or you can even do this. You can take a page from Jay-Z and Rockefeller and them. They ain't had no deal, so you know what they did? They created one. Start a YouTube channel, do vlogs, and feature your own music. Or maybe even a podcast. I said enough. Bye.